guys, it's Chef Duran. Welcome back to Season 2 of the Dome Cooking Show from beautiful Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. It's time to walk and roll. This is a party, dude. Mr. Lobster and Mr. Crab. Pasta, pasta, pasta. We're gonna have a picnic. Mamma mia, look at the pizza we made today, eh? It's all about meat today on the Dome Cooking Show. Let's get cooking. It looks like we're in Jamaica right now. All dessert special dim sum episode. We got a bunch of stuff we're gonna make today for breakfast. The Curry in a Hurry Marathon. Not a bad view in Vancouver. Holy smokes, you guys. So many things going on today. There's a hot dog party in there, man. Chicken hot dog. Just put a little bit of muscle in there. It's you and me on the Dome Cooking Show. The Dome Cooking Show. This is the Dome Cooking Show. They say breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Well, rise and shine, because today breakfast is getting a serious upgrade. Waffles, eggs, bacon, and other tasty surprises coming your way. Breakfast! By the end of this episode, you might just have your new go-to breakfast. Let's start the day off right on the Dome Cooking Show. Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us on the Dome Cookie Show today. I'm just enjoying a lovely coffee from our friends at Milano Coffee. They just won the World Espresso Bean Contest. Congratulations to Brian and the whole team at Milano. Thanks for that. Good way to start my day. So, we got a bunch of stuff we're gonna make today for breakfast. It's a super powered infused breakfast. We've got some fresh ham over here, smoked ham, some breakfast sausages. I've got an assortment of fresh fruit, some beautiful free range eggs from the market, some sourdough. I've got some bagels. We've got some berries that we're gonna be doing over here on the Ninja Waffle Maker. This is kind of fun. You're gonna enjoy that. Finish it off with a smoothie. And of course, I'm gonna make a little mimosa with the fresh juice, the orange juice, and we're gonna put some champagne in that. You're watching the Dome Cooking Show, Breakfast Edition. Enjoy my coffee. Okay, let's get started. Now, one of the most important parts of this crazy breakfast feast that we have here is getting that hash down. So I like a corned beef hash, South American Hereford, corned beef, fantastic. Can't go wrong with that. You can find this in any store. And I just boiled up some classic Yukon Gold potatoes, right? So we got our pan on hot, and we're gonna get some oil in there, and we're gonna get this down. Wonderful. Got a couple twists to the hash today. All right, let's get those potatoes in. There we go. All right. Breakfast! Okay. Some red onion in there. I like the sweetness of a red onion, like I was telling you guys. You know, tastes a little bit better to me. Perfect. Now, sometimes I'll sneak a knob of garlic in there, but the missus doesn't like it. So if you like some garlic, you can put some in there. But be advised, not everybody wants to start their day off with garlic bread. So I'm just not gonna put that in there today, but you can if you like. Corned beef, sip of Milano. Oh yeah, okay. You're gonna start your day off right, man. The human body is an engine. And you know what they say? You gotta oil your engine and keep good fuel in it, right? So that's been my logic. I like to start my day off with a nice walk around Granville Island in the city. First thing in the morning. I'm a 5 a.m. guy. Don't judge. Here we go. All right. Okay, so I'll be gentle with this, right? You don't want to burn it. So put it in slowly around the pan. Take your time, right? You know what I always say? Take your time, man. Enjoy it. It's breakfast. Now, this meat is already cooked. It's already smoked and cooked, right? So you don't really have to worry about the beef cooking itself like that. But, you know, I like it a little bit brown, right? So I like a little bit of richness to my hash browns, as you say. Knob of butter, right? I also like a little bit of chili flakes. Don't put too much, right? Again, people can add their own spice as they go. A little bit of salt and pepper. Now that beef is seasoned already, like I mentioned, so you don't want to be too aggressive there. Again, it's breakfast. You know, when you go for brunch somewhere, they've got that thing in the middle with like all these hot sauces and, you know, H1 and Tabasco or some weird, crazy Mexican spices or something in there, right? And all your condiments, obviously. Breakfast is very personal to people. Okay, so you're gonna let that go for a little bit, and then once that's done, I'm gonna just take it and keep it in the warm oven for, maybe about 15 minutes or so, and we're gonna start getting going on the other dishes. You can trust me on this one, because I'm a breakfast guy. Breakfast being the most important meal of the day isn't just hype. Farmers or anyone with a big day ahead needs gas in the tank. Okay, we got the pancetta in here right now. Oh, the smokiness is amazing. What a great flavors, I'll tell you. I love making breakfast. Okay, here we go. This doesn't take very long. You just want to brown the pancetta, and just get it ready for that omelet. We just did the asparagus. There we go. Got a little paper towel. I'm gonna put it in my bowl like that. And then we're gonna drain them off. All right, looks great. Let's get it in the bowl, drain off all that oil. Perfect. And then just let it settle in there like that for a bit. And we're gonna start on our egg yolks. All right, a couple eggs. Gonna get this omelet going, right? So you can see I've got some beautiful gorgonzola cheese there. I've got some fresh dill, some chives at the end. We got that pancetta and the asparagus that we knocked out. Fancy plate. And we're gonna get going. The pan's on nice and hot. There we go, perfect. And we're just gonna get that egg in there. Beautiful. Move it around a little bit. It's gonna cook fast. Got a little bit of salt and pepper in there. Fantastic. Yeah, you can see the eggs already getting there. I mean, it doesn't take long and it starts moving quick. I like to bring it in a little bit. That's the old egg tricks. Everyone does that. Okay, let him get going. That's a good time for me to chop up some chives I'm gonna put on the end. I like to chop the chives on a bias, make it pretty. And I'm gonna need to add some fresh dill. Oh, gorgeous, love fresh dill. So yummy. Bubbling up pretty good. We better move, D-man, come on, bro. Okay. Be gentle. You wanna make a nice omelet, right? You don't wanna make a mess of it. Knock out some of this cheese. I'm just gonna try a little bit of this cheese right now. I'm a cheese guy. So yummy. I think cheese departments, when you go to the store, they should put the cheese away like razor blades and stuff at the drugstore because it's so dangerous. Because you'll just eat it all. Okay, one more piece of cheese. Yeah. That's so good. Okay, buddy, here we go. Just lay it in towards one side because we're gonna flip it over, okay? Keep them loose, people, keep them loose. There he goes, right. All right, asparagus. That in there. Lay it in nice and gently. And that asparagus is it's actually still warm in my hand. We've got that guy going in there. I want to put a little bit of that fresh dill, like I said. Fresh herbs in an omelet, right? You notice it, right? You go to some big fancy hotel and they got the guy in the corner and he's like pumping out the best omelets that you can never make at home. Well, now you can. Pancetta. Oh. Yeah. Pig. Let's go. Oh, that's so nice. I might go a little bit more cheese on top. Why not? My breakfast. Here we go. It's flip time. Nice and gently. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Look at those beautiful markings. Oh, what a lovely omelet this is. I'm loving it. Okay, now I'm gonna fold this guy and put him right in over here on our plate. There he is, our beautiful omelet with asparagus, pancetta. Oh, you gotta have a little bit of chives on top, D-man. Come on, bro. How about that? delicious.
When you think of oatmeal, you probably picture the usual sweet stuff with cinnamon, sugar, and fruit. But me, I think savory, and you should try it. Start with whatever oats you like. Instant, rolled oats, steel cut, it's your call. Cook them the way you normally would, but instead of water, swap in some broth. Me, I like to use chicken stock. Be sure to keep an eye on it. You want it creamy, not runny. And once you've got the consistency set, now it's your playground, dude. Do what you like. You can crumble in some bacon, sprinkle on some pepper flakes, chilies, grate in some cheese. More cheese, please. Boom, we've gone from sad rules to totally rules. Watch this. I'm gonna put an egg on top of mine.
Okay, beautiful savory oats with a little bit of that chicken stock in there and some Parmesan. We need to put a medium poached egg, my favorite way to have this savory oats dish. I've got some water on the boil right now. You get a little bit of this apple cider vinegar. Any vinegar is gonna do. And then just put a little drop of that in there. There you go, that's enough. Now, we're gonna create a funnel tornado. Get the heat up high. And once that funnel tornado is going, we are going to get our egg, right? There he is, this guy right here. And we're gonna crack that egg in there nice and gently. You gotta be gentle here, right? Because you want that egg to stay intact. So be gentle, lower him in there nice and gently. Yeah, D-man, you knocked it out. Okay, so I like to keep the funnel going. I use the other end of the spoon because I don't wanna risk damaging the egg. So I go around the egg. See that? Nice and gentle. I'm not even touching the yolk or the egg white. But the funnel is happening, and here we go, here's the party. Bubbling up nice. You'll see that the egg white coagulates around the yolk so beautifully, and that's how people make great poached eggs, right? There's a lot of different ways, but this is my way. You'll see it bubbling up, and when it does, just lift the pan up a little bit, let it settle, and then let's put it back down. Here we go. We're about 30 seconds away. And here's our oats all ready to go. I'm gonna put some Parmesan on there, a little dash of Tabasco. Hey, we got him. There's our guy. Just gently lay him on top of the oats. Use your finger. Okay, beautiful. And we're gonna go in there with a little Tabasco. Because I like a little Tabasco on mine. There you go, fantastic. A little bit more Parmesan, why not? Beautiful. And then a little bit of parsley on there, how about that? How about that? Fantastic. Savory oats with a beautiful free-range poached egg, Dutch of Tabasco, and some Parmesan.
Way back when, Northern Europeans got bored with flatbreads and started thinking, hey, making them sweeter, lighter, and crispier is a good idea. The Dutch brought waffles to the American colonies, but it was the deep-pocketed Belgian waffle that stole the show. Who's hungry for waffles? Let's go.
More, give me some. Look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more. Damn, look.
Oh, okay. It's waffle time. Now, I've been looking forward to this because I got this new toy. So this is a vertical waffle maker, right? So like most waffle machines are, they're flat, and the waffle mix pours out the side. This is a genius invention. It stays sealed around the entire body chassis of the 4 waffle makers that are inside. And you're gonna see an incredible Belgian style waffle, just like you get in the restaurant. You just pour it in, and it's all non-stick. So I've got a traditional pancakey waffle kind of mix here with some baking powder, some baking soda, a little pinch of salt in there, right? I'm gonna go in with a little bit of almond milk and a free-range egg. And then we're gonna batter that up together. Okay, a little bit of vanilla extract too, that's nice. A little bit of that in there. Okay, beautiful D-man. And a little bit of almond milk just to get started. You can always add more. I like to start it nice and slow. Get it going, there we go. Okay. You don't want too runny, right? You need to hold its shape. You can use whatever kind of milk you want. I like almond milk. Okay, now, it's batter time. To whisk it in there, D-Man. Okay, that's what you're looking for, right? Like that. Okay? So it's got that kind of consistency to that. See that? There we go. That's perfect. There. Okay. We got a cue on. We're ready. Green light. Green light. Green light means go. And we're gonna pour this mixture into the top. Gonna wait for a couple seconds, it'll be ready to pop them out. Oh, we're ready. Come on over here, let's have a look. Nice and gently. Look at that. Oh my goodness, perfect waffles, right? Look at the texture and everything. They're so delicious. I love this machine, and we didn't lose any of it. Oh my God, it's so cool. Let's get this out. Okay, he should just come right out nice and loose, nice and easy. Look at that. Come on, look at that guy. Wow, okay, here we go. Now, we're gonna cut them into quarters. Look how nice and easy they make it too, right? You got the grooves in there and everything. Oh my God, breakfast! And, oh, forgot the maple syrup, D-Man. What's up, brother? Look at that. Oh my God, I feel like I'm on like some Princess Ocean cruise line, and some really awesome chef just brought me my amazing breakfast on holiday. Thank you, chef. How beautiful and festive is that? I can't wait to have some waffles today. Wow. Look at this amazing egg on the hash, right? Look at that guy going in there, amazing. Perfect, I've got some sourdough and some baked beans and that beautiful hash that we made. Look at this bacon and everybody all ready with the sausages. Oh my goodness, D-Man. Fantastic. Some sausages, looks so good. Look at that breakfast, you guys. Holy cow. That's pretty awesome. Let's add a little bit of cracked pepper on there, shall we? Beautiful. Phew! Well, breakfast is done. We still need drinks. I've got my coffee already, so what's it gonna be, D-Man? A smoothie or a mimosa? You know what? Why not both? Stick around, we'll be right back. Holy cow! Look at this crazy breakfast feast that I made for you guys today. That beautiful omelet with the asparagus and pancetta, those savory oats with that poached egg in there, a little bit of chicken stock in that. The craziest classic super breakfast inspired by the UK style fry-ups of your sausages, Canadian bacon, a fried egg over top of that hash brown and some beans and sourdough, right? Over here, the crazy waffles. Look at these guys, right? Absolutely stunning. I need to have my smoothie right now, so let's make some smoothie. So what I got my blender right here, and I'm gonna put in some berries. You get some frozen berries, man. That's all you need. You don't have to be all crazy. You know what I like to do, right? I go buy the berries and I freeze them myself, right? So there you can do that. And then you got some yogurt. Let's put some that in there. 2 dollops of yogurt's good. Beautiful. There you go, buddy. Oh yeah, a little bit of almond milk. Get it all going. Perfect. Careful. Okay. Woo! All right. That's perfect. Get this guy off. Berries on there. A sprig of mint. Why not? Make it a little festive. Got my straw. Mmm. Yummy. Oh, that's really good. It's gonna keep melting, right? Oh, I almost forgot. We've got to have our fresh juice mimosa with some Bottega champagne. Come on, D-Man. Let's get this done. All right. I took some oranges and I peeled them, and we're gonna get this guy on. Cool invention. Remember when juicers were like the size of a Volkswagen, right? Yeah, that's how you'd have to juice stuff. Technology. This is the new juicer, and I love this machine. I use it every week. Let's get this in there. Okay. Tamper it down. Okay, perfect. Man, I got my champagne glass right there. Add some champagne to this right now. Hey, thanks a lot, you guys, for joining me today on this rather epic breakfast feast extraordinaire. I had a really good time. This is, a lot of food, and I'm really excited. I think I should tuck into it. Cheers to everybody out there who loves breakfast. Thanks for watching Don't Cook the Show.